It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
This right here is Car Con Carne. Car Con Carne is a Q101 podcast. I'm James Van Alstyne. Car Con Carne is sponsored by Easy Automation, easy-automation.net. It is time to turn your home, your office, the places where you do things into smart homes, offices, places where you do things. Transform those spaces with cutting-edge home automation. Make sure you can have seamless control over the audio and video, the lighting, climate, security, everything. It is all easy to control with Easy Automation. Embrace the future of smart living. It's your home, your place, your rules. Get a quote. It's hassle-free. Visit easy-automation.net or give my friend Dan a call, 630-730-3728, 630-730-3728. Also, coming up on Thursday, April 3rd, Car Con Carne doing a live event at Legit Dogs and Ice in South Elgin, 322 South Randall Road, the recently reopened brand new location, Legit Dogs and Ice in South Elgin. It's an awesome place, awesome food, totally cool vibes. I'll be there recording this podcast live on stage with a couple live performances from East Moon and Ricky Liontone's review. More in addition to that. Doors are at 7:30. Whole thing kicks off at 8:30. I hope you can be part of this live recording, Car Con Carne, at Legit Dogs and Ice in South Elgin. Now, I am outside Hey Nonny in bucolic downtown Arlington Heights. Hey Nonny is a fantastic place. They've got 2 rooms, 2 experiences. There's the bistro room. There's the venue room. Great place to see live music. Great place to eat. We're going to eat food from Hey Nonny. And when I say we, my guest, the man sitting next to me, if you're watching this, if you're listening, he is also sitting next to me. Same thing. He is Mike Vinopal. Mike Vinopal, who I came to know through not-for-profit work he was doing years ago. Mike Vinopal from Local Motive, Badcandy, and also Opal Vinopal, his new solo project. Before we talk about the food from Hey Nonny, before we enjoy it, and we've got a lot of food coming, you're going to play an Opal Vinopal song.
That's right.
Right here in the car on Vail in downtown Arlington Heights.
On Vail.
The people inside Metropolis and Hey Nonny have no idea what's going on right now.
It's true.
All right, so we're going to talk about Opal Vinopal and get into the music, but right out of the gate, what are you going to play?
I'm going to play a song called A Speck in the Universe. Speck in the Universe is a pretty old song as far as what I've written, but the Opal Vinopal project is more about like finally being kind of comfortable sharing those kind of parts of myself too.
And there's snapping on this song.
There's some snapping on the recording.
Are you able to do this without the snapping? I can't help you.
I'm not going to do any snapping on this version, but I'm glad you noticed that. that warms my heart.
All right.
And actually, you know, the guy featured on it, my cousin Chris Vinopal, who wrote a lot of songs with him. This is the guitar he gave me. He gave me this guitar when I was going on this big trip. And
I don't know if the camera's right there. I don't know if people can see it. It's very cute.
Yeah, we'll do a guitar shot where I'll put it up later. Yeah. So you can kind of cut that.
It's adorable.
Yeah, it's got some pretty cool little woodwork. You'll see. Anyway, so it's kind of special that otherwise I wouldn't be able to do this like without having like
it'd
the
be a little
neck
tricky
up in your face. So
yeah,
it's a little short scaler.
It's a short scaler. Okay, so Opal Vinopal, we are live outside Hey Nonny in downtown Arlington Heights. You are playing at Hey Nonny. We'll get to that.
We will.
But first, you're going to play in a car.
I'm going to play in a car first, and let me grab a little plectrum from my pocket.
What are you picking out?
A plectrum.
What's a plectrum?
The dork calling a pick. Is
that what they're really called?
Yeah, I mean, you can see old ads for guitar picks.
I had no idea.
Where there's like, plectrum.
I had no idea.
Sounds pretty fancy, right?
It does. Wow, he's using a plectrum for his guitar.
Yeah. All right, so
Opal Vinopal.
Speck in the Universe. Here you go.
Constellations changing, the stars are dying.
Supernovas burning out. The picture changes, always changes, ever changing, and nothing's ever the same. Nothing's ever the same. And nothing's ever the same. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. As long as I live, you will always be remembered. And we can't help it, we will all be soon forgotten. As long as I live, you will always be remembered. La 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 la. La 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 la. We bury bodies in expensive boxes. For bodies burning out, we spread the ashes. People leaving, life is dying, ever dying, and we all will fade away. And we all fade away. And we all will fade away. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. As long as I live, you will always be remembered. And we can't help it, we will all be soon forgotten. As long as I live, you will always be remembered. La da da da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. It'd be nice to have everyone you ever loved around. It'd be nice to have everyone you've ever loved around. It'd be nice to have everyone you've ever loved around. It'd be nice to have everyone you've ever loved around. It'd be nice to have everyone you've ever loved around. It'd be nice to have everyone you've ever loved around.
That was so good.
Thanks.
And I realize this is a tight space. I think your headstock kept bumping into the clamp on my wheel.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Well, I mean, how often do you play near a clamp on a steering wheel?
It's rare. It's rare.
It's a little tight, so I'm glad you brought the petite.
Yeah, that would have been
guitar.
impossible otherwise.
Little tricky. Now, this is the first time, Mike of Opal Vinopal, wht.rbbt.obj, Bad Candy, and Locomotive. This is the first time I set up a microphone there.
Oh, yeah.
We 1,030 something episodes into this. This is a first. We've got the mic right there in the front seat.
Yeah,
that worked out.
That worked out pretty good. Visors ain't just for vising.
That's right. And excellent vocal technique. Like you pulled back beautifully, knowing that you'd probably overdrive these little mics.
Yeah, sometimes get a little bit loud.
Yeah, no, that was really good. So before we go in and grab our food,
Sure.
That song, it seems like a very sweet song.
Thanks.
Also, the kind of song one might write as they age and live through some stuff.
Yeah, I think me and my cousin were both going through it when we wrote it. Grandma Grace was this like big, huge figure to us who helped a lot of people, made a lot of people happy, and she died very quickly when she was diagnosed with leukemia. It was very fast, and so we were grieving in a pretty heavy way, and we're like, definitely thinking about your own mortality as a result, and like what you're going to leave as your legacy. But then sometimes you can get so existential where like you're like, well, a couple generations down the line I'm even going to be forgotten. So like but that's just being vulnerable, I guess, is this type of music that's coming out under the Opal Vinopal moniker. It's just like maybe they were a little too touchy, too feely.
This is stuff we all think about, though.
Sure, yeah, and like I think there was enough people encouraging me that, well, those songs are really beautiful and special, and also like help me get to know you even more too. So like as an artist, I want people to kind of feel all those big, heavy lyrics in their own special way, because I think they can be helpful.
Do you think about your legacy, like what you're leaving behind?
Yeah, I mean, I think more and more, as you get older and stuff, you're like, and when you're someone like me that's been working really hard as an independent musician for, a decade plus, you can definitely reflect on all the things you've created, but there's also the constant kind of nagging in the back of your head, like about being successful or a certain threshold of success. Luckily, it just keeps coming out of me, and I need to tend to that, because it helps keep me healthy to process feelings through writing music. But it's not the same as like running away from your feelings either. I think I also do some crying and talking about my feelings too. So that stuff's important too.
Well, I'll give you something to cry about. We're going to go into Hey Nonny, and we've got Nashville hot chicken coming. That's going to bring the tears.
I hope so. I love Nashville hot chicken. I
do
wasn't
too.
expecting that. I was like, a couple burgers, and they pull out the stops.
We've got a spread. I hope you brought your eating pants tonight, because
Sure, yeah.
we're thanks
Elastic.
to our friends at Hey Nonny, we're going to go to town, and we'll show off on mic and on camera what we're having. So that said, let's get that adorable guitar put away.
Yeah.
We're going to grab food. The people watching and listening won't know the difference, because the next thing they hear and see will be us with Hey Nonny Food talking more about Opal Vinopal,
Oh yes,
Locomotive,
great.
Bad Candy, White Rabbit Object.
Yeah, we can touch on it all. You want to see this? Or I'll try and
Oh, look at that.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, and then if I get a little
Cute
higher,
little. Who's a
see
cute
the
little guitar? You're a cute little
leaves.
guitar.
Yeah, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, it really is pretty.
It has a little bit of a pickup in it too. It sounds like poop, but it does plug in.
I love it. All right, we're gonna pause. Thank you, Mike.
Yeah.
We have just returned from inside Hey Nonny. I want to tell you a little bit about Hey Nonny before we eat the food. First of all, what a cool complex! Like you're playing here on May 15th.
Locomotive's playing our annual Locomotive Hey Nonny shindig, because this is kind of a hometown stomping grounds for me. Probably played my first gig at Frontier Days across the way. So May 15th.
10 South Vail Avenue in Arlington Heights. Locomotive headlining on the 15th. HeyNonny.com. They're open all the time, and free music. I mean, it's
The bistro, has music like daytime, like happy hour-ish stuff too, and brunches. Like you can get your music fix and good food.
They host bands in the venue 5 nights a week. And they've got everything, too. They've got like Americana. They've got comedy here. Straight up rock, blues. Johnny Iguana, former Carcon Carney guest.
Nice.
I saw was playing here coming up. They also have their own vodka.
Yep.
We don't have that in the car, because we're in a car.
I just saw that, yeah.
That's when you know you're making an impact culturally.
Nice.
When you have your own spirit.
Yeah, it's legit bootleggers up at Hey Nonny.
Yeah, all right. So 5 nights a week, crafted cocktail menu. They do switch up their menus all the time. I think we're trying some new stuff on the menu tonight. But really great stuff, and what a chill vibe here.
I like it.
All right, so we've got food. Mike Vinopal of Opal Vinopal.
Appetizer.
Locomotive. Bad Candy. White Rabbit Object. All right, so these are the curds.
Curds.
And this is served with an IPA ranch.
That's right.
So it's as close as we're going to get to beer in the car tonight is the IPA ranch.
Yeah.
Here we go. I love cheese curds.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheese, I mean. Oh.
They're fried, but they still have the right consistency of a curd.
Yeah.
Still got the
The
squeak.
breading doesn't, like, overtake it.
I like that ranch. I'm going to have one more. Now,
Yeah, you got patience.
based on what's in the bag, this is a marathon, not a sprint.
That's right.
So we need to be responsible eating here.
Yeah, just a couple globs of cheese to start. Oh, yeah. That's
I could eat curds
Look
every
at
day.
that. Yeah.
I shouldn't.
All right. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they've got their menus
Success.
comfort food.
I agree.
Midwestern comfort food. Again, we're at Hey Nonny, downtown Arlington Heights, on Vail, 10 South Vail, where you can see lots of cool music all the time. Locomotive in the middle of May.
All right.
You've been coming on the show for 5 years now.
That's cool. Awesome. The fact that I used to hear you on Q101 is really special too, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, again, the bun's been branded.
It looks like we got a branded bun here.
That's the N.
That's the Hey Nonny N.
Nice.
Well done. Nice
Right.
touch.
So this is the Nashville Hot.
It does look like that. And then we
I
got
think
some
he had a name for it.
fries.
I didn't write it down. But it is their Nashville Hot.
Kind of a new deal, right?
Right. So you can have it fried or grilled. And he said, do you want it fried or grilled? I feel like for Nashville Hot, you need to have it fried.
It looks like a nice fried piece of chicken. I don't know if there's a knife in here, but just you want to go ahead and do the honors.
I mean, I can tear an end off and we can...
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm not really
Mike, I
worried
don't know how
about
to do this.
You can just bite that thing. I can bite the other side.
There.
Lady in the Tramp style.
I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Although I don't know if I'm doing us any favors here.
That was pretty cool, though. That was like Hulk shit.
Oh, yeah. I'm into this. Do we have napkins? Mike Vinopal of Opal Vinopal.
Deja vu. Should I take a quick pause for the cause? Go grab some? I can.
I got some wipes.
Okay. He's got some wipes. We're set.
Not my first car-based podcast.
You've had food in your car for 90% of shows, probably?
Yeah. So Friday and Saturday nights, live music in the bistro from 4 to 6 p.m. and then 9:30 to 11:30. So, I mean, this is a music place.
It's really great. And they, they start the shows on time and stuff, and they have a real respectful culture built around listening in the main room. So, if you ever want to go to a show where you don't have to...
That main room's awesome.
Yeah, it's really nice to not have to compete with side conversations, which, some venues, it's just part of it.
Right.
I've been at a couple shows at the Metro where I was, so mad at people
Same.
standing by me.
Like, why are you even here? Literally, the headliner's on for 75 minutes.
Yeah.
Can you be quiet for 75 minutes and just enjoy it with the rest of us? Can I interest you in a white?
No, thank you.
Help yourself.
Whoop.
The 3-packs are really cheap at Aldi.
All right.
That's my eating in a car secret, is the Aldi 3-pack baby wipes. All right, my nose is starting to run, Mike.
Best secret.
Oh, my God.
Good job.
Delicious.
Good job, Nashville Hot.
Good job. Thank you, Hey Nonny, for the hospitality, letting us share the menu here on Carcon Carne.
My God.
HeyNonny.com, 10 South Vail Avenue. So let's talk about the music, and we'll bust out the burger, too. Are the fries good?
Good fry, too. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like they're seasoned.
There's just like a light little herb, and then maybe some sea salt.
Yeah,
You know.
right on.
Good stuff.
Those would also be good with the IPA ranch.
Yeah, they would. I like the way you think.
All right, we'll give the burger a second.
Yeah,
here.
we'll give the burger a second.
Okay. All right, so Opal Vinopal. With Locomotive, who again playing here at Hey Nonny, you've got the funk vibes covered.
Yeah.
With White Rabbit Object, you've got that kind of bluesy femme fatale stuff covered.
Yeah.
At Bad Candy, you've got the rock covered.
Yeah, I'd say that's considerably like the most aggressive of the group.
So here you are with Opal Vinopal. What does this cover? What itch does this scratch? Is this your softer acoustic side, your folky side?
I'd say it's like definitely it's much louder lyrically with the weight of the lyrics, but the
I like the way you
tones
say
are,
that. It's louder lyrically.
Yeah, the tones are like a lot more kind of organic and less reliant on my electric guitar playing, which I've leaned on for a long time. Maybe it's like a security blanket type thing, and with enough encouragement, I was able to kind of come to a place where, yes, these songs are special to me, and I want to do something with them, but they don't. It's not going to make sense coming out under this banner or that banner.
Yeah.
Let's make a new banner.
So everything's cool with the other projects.
Yeah.
And this is just
I
another,
just have a lot to say, I guess.
This is just another tool in your toolkit. So
Yeah, I just sit on this mountain of songs, and you get sad about things that you made that you were proud of that you never really maybe showed the same amount of love to as the recorded output, which represents you kind of in a lot of ways to maybe somebody across the world. So I wanted to put a little bit more of like the raw uncut me, because it is like the messy stuff kind of, like feelings wise, whereas Locomotive tends to put you kind of in like an uplifted party mindset, even though some of those lyrics are not happy either. So it's just
Locomotive's a groove.
Yeah. I mean, we like to soul sing and like share joy in that band. This song is more, or this band or project or whatever concept Opal Vinopal is just meant to share like more of the pain and like the harder lessons. But there'll be some pretty songs in there too, I promise.
So when you talk about the songs, a couple are available now.
Yeah, I finally had the push to do it at the end of 2023. Demons came out. Demons is a song that was written during COVID, and
Very country vibe.
yeah, we used the Willie Nelson Redheaded Stranger kind of as like a reference material.
Okay.
Because I was like wanting something very specific, but then it blossomed as soon as we started working on it. JG chatted at Gentle Bear Studios, and me sat down, and it was like the first time to do something that was like, compromising with no band members and like just trying to figure it all out with this one other person that frankly didn't know very well at the beginning of the session. I admired him as a musician or songwriter, composer, engineer. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have sought him out. But it was really nice to work on a song like that with him. And then I did it again with Packy Lundholm for Molecules. Just people that are in the Chicago scene and have these names that ring out.
Let's talk about Molecules.
Sure.
Big riffy chorus on this one. There's also, you can explain the video to me. It's like this wild sci-fi.
You like that? Yeah,
I do.
That was really fun. I was able to borrow those light suits from a lady that I work for freelancing, and it was just one night I had asked Packy and the guy who mastered it, Noam Wallenberg, who are actually buddies and excellent musicians. You guys got a couple hours to give me? Come over to my house. We'll just walk down to the 606. The 606 is a bike trail kind of over by my place. And so basically it looks like in the underpass, it kind of looked like this otherworldly feel. And we just created this...
I didn't realize you recorded it at the 606.
Yeah, it's very Chicago if you know what to look for in it.
Yep.
But at the same time, we tried to make it look like it was another planet, and you were like exploring caves and making sure things were okay. And in the end of it, spoilers, you're gifted with this amazing glowing bouquet that you find. And I think we're going to kind of carry that image into a future video project when there's time and resources to do so. But yeah, it was really fun.
Based on what we've heard so far from Opal Vinopal, insignificance seems to be a theme.
Yeah, kind of. I guess
Speck in the universe.
that's what gets me most spun out with the particular type of anxiety that I experience as a human being. Yeah, like I think your upbringing has a lot to do with it. And my parents are lovely, amazing people, live not too far from here. But they grew up in a time where your productivity measured your value in a lot of ways, and then that got kind of hammered into the generation after. So sometimes I have a hard time just kind of like sitting still, and because I don't feel like I'm doing enough.
I can't relate to that at all.
You know, there's just like it's
I'm
just
being
a chase.
facetious.
You just chase your tail sometimes.
Yeah.
And it could be mostly internal, and everybody's like, "Oh man, he's got his shit together," and you're like, "Well, if you could only just peer into my thoughts when I'm like really having a hard time, you know." So that's what these songs are, I guess, is just being able to kind of be like, "Yeah, I have some problems sometimes with like just my life and being able to deal with it, you know." So that's what these songs are for.
Well, I'm glad you're able to dip out of those problems and hang out tonight.
Yeah. It's not like I'm a bummer all the time either. Like I think I projected a lot of positivity, but delving into this material and like talking about it and stuff like that, there's not really much more to say about like why didn't I do this sooner. Well, it's probably because I was like scared, you know, or like I was preoccupied or I was avoiding.
Mike, this is something I saw in you from the first time we talked, and it's true to today. You are one of the only people I know truly who is as comfortable acknowledging his feelings, his place in the world, how to make his way through the world. I don't have many friends who speak transparently about this stuff. I just don't, and I don't know if many people do.
Yeah, I guess I got pretty good at it when I was representing Hope for the Day. Like it was also part of my healing, being an advocate, I guess. And then like, you know, so over time it's just become more comfortable for me than maybe most people, because it's work to shed stigma that you got like piled on you. So
it's hard to talk about.
Yeah, it's easier to talk about it through the songs that I have space with. Like these songs, some like Speck is like over 10 years old. And I have the original demo of it that's like feels ancient now. It feels like another person. Like that grief happened to another person.
Yeah.
You know? But that's what's cool about music. They're little magic capsules.
What did you record the demo on 10 years ago?
It was on a similar Mac computer that people, you know, popped in a GarageBand, and you know.
Can you use GarageBand?
I use it. Yeah.
I used it years and years ago, probably early 2010s. I went back into it just out of curiosity, and I can't.
I mean, there's some benefits. There's trade-offs to any you know recording software, but I used to do it a lot with young kids. They'd like make music as a team. When I worked for CPS, I was a special ed teacher, and then when I was working for Hope for the Day, when I was doing a program called Beat Keepers, and we would just use the technology and make it seem possible for those kids to create something, even if they hadn't spent a lot of time learning an instrument. They could pop some loops into a project file and like just go to town, have a blast, and pretend that that they're gonna rap some bars and stuff. It was really good for the kids that we worked with, and they were like forced to compromise on stuff too, and that was really funny to watch them navigate or to help guide them instead of like just getting angry at each other's different preferences. Yeah. It was a good time. But so that song's just really old, and it was just feeling dusty and sad, and I was like, well, I really need to shine it up and send it out into the world. And Molecules was kind of like that too, where it just needed some love and some actual recording with a person that I admired. And so now they're out in the world, and tomorrow, well, we're recording this. It'll be out by the time this comes out. The next song, Hard to Be So Sure, is a product of like a similar time in my life, maybe a little bit later. So they're like sedimentary layers of this kind of secret songwriter life that I didn't share very, very much of.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. So, should we bust open the cheeseburger? I mean, it would be
Yes.
rude. It would be rude not to. The Nonny Burger. I do have this written down. The Nonny Burger is 2 Slagel Farm beef patties, aged cheddar, dijonnaise, bacon jam, caramelized red onions, and look at that bun. Oh my God!
I do love the little brand.
I do too.
It's the little things.
Here, you want to lift up in the bun,
Sure.
son? Yes.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah,
Caramelized
there's the
onions.
goodness.
Nice. Oh my God, this smells so good. I smell the onions right away.
I'll do the tearing, I guess.
Do the tear.
I'll do the
The
tear.
Nonny Burger. I wanted to wait for this one. This is the headliner.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good tear.
This is the locomotive.
There you go.
Thank you. Oh, well done.
Not bad.
It looks like it's cooked to a perfect medium rare too.
Oh yeah.
Well done, Hey Nonny. Look at that. Oh my God.
yeah.
All right, this is a mouthful.
I'm gonna eat this again on May 15th before the locomotive show.
Okay, so that's happening May 15th. What else is ahead for Locomotive?
What I'm so pumped about for Locomotive is we've had this Spinal Tap type thing over the years. I think we've discussed where different people come and go, but the band keeps chugging along.
Like a locomotive.
Exactly. We definitely have had this really solid lineup for a couple years now, though. With this husband and wife rhythm section, Ruth and Elijah, they're just amazing. And then just everybody feeling more comfortable, I guess, in the group, I guess is how I would put it. Because we've started kind of not really worrying about it being like funky all the time or, you know, fitting into a box that we've established for ourselves. So it's been really fun writing music, particularly at the end of this year or last year and the beginning of this year. We've cultivated probably a whole new album's worth of material. Some of it was songs I had kind of in the queue for a long time, that were intended for Locomotive. Other ones were just like, oh, okay, we're working on this thing. We're going to try and do this change. We want a bridge or a middle eight in this particular song. And then you like the thing you came up with, but it feels like it's a different song. And then all of a sudden you've propagated, like a little succulent plant, you've propagated this next song that then grows into something else. So we've had that happen a lot in our weekly rehearsals. We try to get together every Wednesday. And, it's just been really fun to see people take ownership over some of these things. Like we got a song that's based off of the bass player's bass line, right? And it's like Elijah's song until you name it, right? So that's been really great, and we're going to record those this summer, and hopefully we'll have some like singles to drop by the end of summer if we can churn it out.
I love it because the last
we've been
time
dying to release some music.
the last time you were on this podcast representing your bands,
Yeah,
I think it was 3 years ago when the last album was about to hit.
yeah, and that was crazy because it was one that was started before lockdown and then finished after, so it already felt like it was kind of old, for us when we put it out. Really solid album. If you haven't had a chance to listen to it, it's called Slice of Life, and it is there's no skippers on there, baby. Anyway, it's got a really interesting flow to it. Sequence was a big important part of that record for us.
I'm glad you take sequencing seriously.
Yeah, I mean, we want the people that care about listening to a record from the first track to the last track in the order that we wanted it to be. Like for those people, we wanted to put in that thought. I know that tons of people just pick songs at random. That's cool.
No, I am
Listening's
those
all that
people who
matters,
appreciate the vision from start to finish.
It's really cool if you put it on and you just sit down and you pay attention till the end. But it'll just be really great to get the next evolution of this band on record. Just some really good songs that we're going to debut at the Hey Nonny show. on the 15th of May.
All right, eat more burger.
I'm gonna. I think it's just the wafting of the delicious combos.
It's a dance. It's a give and take. I know that I can ask a question, and then during the answer part, that's my chance to eat. And now I can talk a little slower to give you the opportunity to catch up a little bit. Mm-hmm. It's a back and forth. All right, so that is Local Motive. White Rabbit Object, I know there is another EP in the works.
Oh, yeah.
How close are we to that?
We have a handful of songs very near finished, and in the middle of April we're going to be knocking out a bunch more. So I think the goal is to have it done and out by the end of summer.
And you joined the band in recent years.
I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary with them in April.
And give me the progress report.
Oh, it's been so fun. They're really kind and obviously very talented duo. Frank and River, we became quick friends. I was going to see
what's not to like about Frank and River?
Yeah, I was going to see their band beforehand. Mm-hmm. And the fact that AC had started drumming for them like maybe about a year prior to me joining the band. Mm-hmm. You know, I'd go to check them out for one, to support my friend, but also they were just so catchy, and River's got a really incredible voice.
River's one of the coolest singers in the Chicago area.
Yeah,
Full stop.
It was really like a no-brainer to when the opportunity arose. Yeah, I want to play this stuff. It's right in my wheelhouse. Let's go if you guys like it. You know, and they did. So we've gotten to do a lot of fun things, and recording music with them like for the first time has been nothing but like super professional, knocking it out, very inspired, trying new ideas. Really fun. And
the last we heard from Bad Candy was Regret.
Yeah, Regret was one of those big undertakings that got split up by lockdown as well. Mm-hmm. Bunch of new music. Alex has been, continuing to write lots of songs, and
she's the coolest.
We knocked out. Yeah, Alex is really fun. We knocked out a whole bunch of stuff over the winter, and then Alex went to Thailand to do Muay Thai training, like martial arts. So that just gives you a little insight into even how more badass she is as a person. So she came back.
She actually went to Thailand to train.
Yeah, her and her partner, they went to Thailand.
It's like Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, it was
he went to the Himalayas to become Batman.
Yeah, it's like they went over there, came back, changed people. They did like their gym here, their Muay Thai gym here has like a sister gym, and they worked it out, and they were training over there, and they had a blast. And then so when she got back, she was all ready to work on more new material. So that band has plans to record very soon, and our first show in a really long time, since our Halloween show, is coming up in the end of May. So we're going to be playing at the G-Man.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. So that's going to be really fun, because we played there when Regret dropped the album. We had our big party there, and it was wall-to-wall people. It was so fun. I got a bunch of makeup in my eye. We dressed it like statues. And she was Medusa.
That's awesome.
Fun. Yeah, it was a really good time.
I've got to think, as we're sitting here ripping apart sandwiches, Alex would have done a great job with that.
Yeah.
She could probably do that.
Yeah. Alex is strong.
She could tear the shit out of these sandwiches.
Man, and that group is like such a wild bunch of friends too. Like when we get together, we're just laughing about silly stuff, and then we are just like cranking up our amps as loud as we can, and really digging in.
That is your loud outlet.
Yeah, it's good to have these different outlets. Yeah,
I agree. Yeah. I totally agree. All right, so Mike Vinopal, Opal Vinopal, the Opal Vinopal stuff will continue to drip, as they say. Mm-hmm. Local Motive.
Callback.
It's a callback to 300 episodes ago.
Yeah.
We're here at Hey Nonny. We can see Local Motive here at Hey Nonny. That, again, is happening on May 15th. HeyNonny.com, 10 South Vail Avenue. I want to thank Ken, the general manager of Hey Nonny, for his hospitality, for being so welcoming and letting us eat and talk about his food, which, that burger is kick-ass.
Yes, it was.
I think the key is the onions, I think.
I love caramelized onions.
I do too. And the bacon, I mean, it all just works.
Yeah, it's definitely good toppers. But it's like, it's not the messiest burger either. Like, it's not falling apart on me. It's staying together. I think that's a win.
Yeah, I think the Nashville Hot was more of a contact sport.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm at a point in my life where I like burgers like that. I like burgers that are smash patties as opposed to the big, thick, eating half a pound of cow.
Yeah, me too.
I love a good smash burger. All right, Mike, thank you for doing this. We will see you here at Hey Nonny in May with Locomotive and so much else, so much other goodness going on, the Opal Vinopal stuff. We'll keep an ear out for that as it tumbles out. And always a pleasure. Thanks for bringing a guitar.
Of course. Thanks for having me.